Roast with a check of second. The pitch to Joyce, hit high and deep to right. Back for it, Pineda. He will turn and watch, and it's gone.
Well, it is one of the places, events, and sites that almost all of us in West Michigan most associate with summer. A place many of us visit each and every summer. A place that has hosted and a team that has brought us 5 championships over the past 20 seasons. This is the celebration of the 4th of those back in 2006. Unfortunately, this offseason, that image, a reminder of the spring to come, replaced by this one. Flames billowing out of Fifth Third Ballpark 9 days ago. The first base side of the stadium structure burned and collapsed, immediately followed by a pledge to rebuild our Field of Dreams.
20 years ago, folks used to say, you know, if you build it, they will come, given the movie. I'd like to believe here once again, if we rebuild it, they will come once again.
Now, as the rebuilding of the park begins, so soon will the new season, beginning with the 20th annual Whitecaps Winter Banquet, a week from Thursday, January 23rd at DeVos Place. And a pleasure to have with us in studio once again, Whitecaps CEO and Managing Partner Lou Chamberlin and CFO and Director of Accounting Denny Baxter. Gentlemen, first of all, thanks for taking the time. And love to start on something more positive, but obviously this community has been moved by what happened. Where do we stand now after, you know, a week and a half of you guys figuring out what this whole mess has caused?
Yeah, well, it was a busy week, believe me, and we're relying on a great team, Progressive A&E and Wolverine Building, who have great familiarity with the ballpark because they've been involved with it for many years. And everybody, including Plainfield Township, they're coming to the table. We're working together as a team, and there's a lot of work to do. There's design work, there's demolition work, there's building work, but we will get it done. We'll play on April 8th.
Denny, I can't imagine that that's ever a call on January 3rd that you expect to get.
Well, it certainly is not. It was just like everyone else in the community. It was just shocking to see. You know, I was actually in Muskegon at the time, and when I got the call, I thought I heard right away this is not going to be good. But I was dealing with some other issues, and we turned the TV on, and I seen it, and my heart just sunk. And I said, "Oh, I've got to get over there right away." And you know, I think I felt, as many others did, that we can't lose this. And we were very thankful with the efforts of the township to save as much of the facility that they did. I mean, there was a point in time where you'd take a look at some of those fires and say, right, my gosh, what are we going to have left here? But I think they did a good job, you know, limiting the amount of the damage as extensive as it was, and it gives us that shot to get ourselves ready to play baseball once again on April 8th.
I knew everybody would talk about it. I was really surprised by just how moved people have been by it. Are you guys as well?
Well, I mean, we always knew that we had a connection with the community, but I guess it's really heartening.
Because you feel it, don't you?
We feel it. Let me tell you, we feel it. We've heard from people from all over the area. We've heard from people from actually all over the United States, wow. and people are behind us, and we appreciate that support. I can't tell you how much we appreciate that support.
Now, when this rebuilding phase is complete, is it going to look the same way? I know you guys are kind of in talks of how you want it to finish up. Is it going to be a familiar ballpark?
Oh, I think so. I mean, we want to make sure, though, that we don't do something just for expedience sake, and that we take a look at the long haul. Lou and I have always had a long-term vision about this franchise and its placement in the community. I think it's very natural to presume that we're going to be looking at just not only rebuilding the concession activity and whatnot on the first base side and also the suite level, but this is an opportunity, as unfortunate as it is, to take a look at, are there other possibilities that we might look at to make some improvements to the ballpark. So those things are under consideration, but the primary focus for us is to get operational for April 8th.
Let's talk a little about baseball. Obviously, spring training is not very far away.
That's right.
In fact, what, a week from Thursday, the Whitecaps Winter Banquet. Talk a little about that. You have a Cy Young Award coming in.
We do.
Max
Scherzer will be here, and that's great. Dave Dombrowski's coming in. Jabba Chamberlain. Maybe he's a relative, I don't know. And Steve Lombardozzi. But you know what? There's going to be at least, I think, 8 other Tigers that are coming.
Surprise guys.
Yeah, and they just haven't worked out the whole lineup of who's going where. But I guarantee you that there will be some other recognizable names. It's going to be a huge Tiger contingent. And this is our first public event since the fire. So we want to make it a positive one. We're looking forward, not back. We want everybody to come out. And if there's a way that you can support us, it's in coming out and being with us and enjoying what we think of as the kickoff to our season. So it should be a very exciting night.
Now, for everyone that wants to come out, aside from Max Scherzer, what will they be able to partake in and enjoy in that night?
Well, we always have a great deal of memorabilia available in terms of for people to go through on a silent auction. And then also with the assistance and support of many organizations around town, including the Detroit Tigers, we have a pretty unique live auction that Glenn Eckelkamp from our staff operates. And it's a lot of fun going through it. There's quite a bit of back and forth at times with this. And, you know, we'll have Dave up speaking about the future of the Tigers here. We've had some pretty significant changes at the Tiger level for the 2014, and so I'll be very interested to hear what he has to say. But it's always kind of nice when we've got the whole caravan coming and we've got a number of ball players. It really kind of sprinkles into the crowd, and you feel that energy, and it's really quite a fun evening, and it is truly the kickoff to baseball's coming back.
I've had the pleasure of being around all 5 championships, made that trip across the lake with us in '86 to Appleton. Winning, I know, is important, and that's one thing that makes it so much fun is having a winning team here. But I'll be honest, I go to a lot of games and people say, did they win? And I'm like, I don't remember. It's the fun of the atmosphere. But baseball-wise, people love to see a winning team. Where do you guys stand now in the process of bringing in, obviously, a new manager with Larry Parrish gone?
Well, the Tigers haven't announced the new manager yet. We expect that news soon. I think they're still working on organizing their entire minor league coaching roster, but we expect to hear that soon, I think before the banquet. And you know what? We haven't been to the playoffs for a couple of years. Right. And maybe considering everything that we're bouncing back from, maybe this is our year to go all the way again. You never know.
Yes.
And real quickly, about 30 seconds left. It has to almost feel like it's new again. New stadium, a new manager. Looking forward to the 2014 season?
Absolutely. I mean, there's a lot of adrenaline within our office staff. They're very much interested in kicking this thing off. I think we've kind of rekindled our own fires in our own commitments, and this banquet is the start of that. We don't lose focus of what we represent in this community in terms of raising dollars for good causes. And then on April 8th, we're going to be playing some baseball, and I'm really looking forward to it this year, more than ever.
Looking forward to April 8th. Looking forward to January 23rd as well.
Yeah, Thursday
the 23rd. Tickets are still available.
Come out and support your team.
You bet.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.